Good morning! It's currently 7:30. My mom and I are going into town, the retail park, at 8:30 because, drumroll please, I'm getting my dream pet and we ordered it last night. So it's gonna get here on Wednesday. It's Thursday today, so it's getting here next Wednesday, which is such a long wait. But in the meantime, I get to set up its little vivarium thing. Obviously, if you've seen the title, I'm getting a millipede. I don't know if you're wondering or if you're going to question why a millipede is like my dream pet. But let me catch you up on a few things. Obviously, I grew up in South Africa until I was 10 years old, and then I came over to UK. Me as a kid, and like I'm sure like everyone as a kid, used to go out in the garden and see what you can get to keep as a pet. And that used to be snails for me, bees, don't ask how, but bees, and most importantly, millipedes. And you don't get millipedes in the UK, which is so sad. But yeah, I used to go into the garden. I had a little animal carrier thing, and I would go out to the garden and pick up a whole bunch of millipedes, and they're like, those are the giant African ones. And they would like get so big and they'd crawl up your arm. I had loads of pets in South Africa, honestly. I had a hamster. I had two hamsters actually. I had a hedgehog. I had a chameleon. I had a bird, a budgie named Cupcake. And you know the rabbit? I think I told you I had a bunny. That bunny actually had 6 babies, so add that to the list. I'm pretty sure there's more. And these were all pets at different times. Like I don't think I had 1 or 2 at the same time. But shongololos were all the way through. In South Africa, shongololo is my favorite word. Shongololo is another word for millipede. But yeah, that's basically that of the catch-up. I've got this little tank waiting outside, which my mom actually gave to me because she's like, it's crazy. You should see how many fish tanks she has. We currently have 2 running right now because she loves her fish. She's kept like multiple fish tanks, and I get to keep one of them for my little millipede. And it's gonna go on my little bedside table. I'm thinking of getting this, but I'm not really too sure because I've got all that stuff and I've got this. It's only £3, but I could find something, the alternative in the woods. This is quite nice. This is for like hamsters, so I don't think I should get it, to be honest. That's nice though. I like this. I got everything I need. I think I'm sorted now. All that's left is to get the little guy in the tank. I haven't sorted it out, but my mom did put the tank in my room. Look at this, man! He's gonna have so much space, so much room to crawl and be happy. We did go to Home Bargains, and I thought, I have a spray bottle, but it's quite like, I don't know, the spray isn't strong enough, I guess. So I did get another one, and it's just a normal spray bottle. It's black. I think it was like 75p. If you don't know, millipedes like moist environments. So I gotta spray this little guy's tank like 2 to 3 times a week. That was the only thing from Home Bargains that I got for my little guy. And then we went to Pets at Home. So I got some substrate. I don't know if you want to have a little read. I was just gonna buy this, but then I thought maybe buy more just in case. This was like £10, and then this one as well. Oh, it's heavier as well. It's really heavy. If you want to read that one. I was gonna put this like the first layer, like make a first layer, and then put this down on like the top, and then I'll go to the woods and then get leaves and sticks and make that like a third layer. And then I got some moss. Hopefully it grows, because this was, I don't actually know how much this was. I didn't really check the thing. It must have been like £5 or something. Well, we've got some moss, which is good because they like their moss. I'm not sure how I'm gonna plant it. Like, do I just put it on the ground and it grows, or do I need to actually like find the roots? This is all the millipede needs. But then I went to the fish section, and I was looking at the decorations. There was quite a lot of interesting stuff, but this is the one I got. I don't know, I thought it was really nice. It looked cool. It would go great with the moss and stuff. This was £8. And I think it's just really nice and aesthetic. So I think I'm just gonna sort out the vivarium now. So I decided before I put any of the substrate into the vivarium, I came to the woods and I'm just looking for like nice sticks and stuff to put for my little millipede. And then with that I can estimate how much space I have to put my plants in, because I also want to put my plants in there. I'll take both of these actually. Might take that. Oh, that is really good. Let me bring my bag over. So I'll take this bar. And then this is really good. Ooh. Maybe not. So they need 10 centimeters of like ground to burrow under. So it's a bit varied, but there is definitely 10 centimeters at least definitely there. Now all we need is the little guy. Okay. So it's Tuesday and I'm just sitting here in my room, as you can tell. With my big teddy bear. I'm just editing some videos and we have yet to have any postal arrival. Obviously it's Tuesday and they should only come here tomorrow, but I don't know. I don't know if they will come tomorrow because I think my dad just made a guess. It didn't say anything on like the little ordering place. Dad said they were going to be dispatched on Tuesday, aka today. So I don't actually know if they're going to get here tomorrow, but fingers crossed they will. In the meantime, what I did yesterday was I made some eggshells for calcium, and luckily on Easter Sunday we as a family had a big English breakfast, so we had like 6 eggs that I took from the like little green bin. And then what you gotta do is you gotta like wash them and stuff and then peel out the little I don't know what you call it. Chat GPT said it was the white residue, the egg white residue. So I'm just gonna call it that. You gotta peel that out. You gotta boil the eggshells for like 10 to 15 minutes. All I did was I took my eggshells and I put them in like a bowl, and then I used some kettle boiled water and I put them in. You gotta boil them so that you get rid of like any salmonella or bad things that could harm them. And then I put them in a bag and I used a substitute for a little rolling pin, and that happened to be my hairspray. So I used my hairspray to roll the eggshells and crush them as much as I could. It took me like 18 minutes to make the eggshell powder. But yeah, and you're not supposed to use a lot, otherwise it'll make the very alkane or alkyne or something. aka not very good for the shongololos, aka millipedes. Anyways, that's the only update I decided to update you on for now. It's the only thing I have to say. So in the meantime, hopefully they get here tomorrow and then I can vlog yet again. But for now, goodbye, and I will hopefully see you tomorrow. So yeah. I was so happy. Okay, so obviously if you can't already tell, I'm like over the moon. It is Wednesday today, 2 minutes before 11 o'clock, and oh my gosh, my little baby is here. Let me show you. I'm trying to be so careful. I'm not even gonna waste a second. I need to open the box because I don't know how long he's been in there for and he's all alone. Okay, I'm gonna set up my camera by my desk so that we can get to opening and seeing this little guy for the first time, man. Oh my gosh, it's been such a long wait, but it's been absolutely worth it. I haven't even put the calcium eggshells in yet. Okay, I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna put the calcium eggshells in, let them do this stuff for a few minutes. Okay, it's gonna be maybe difficult to do this single-handedly, but I'm gonna take a little bit. Maybe that much? I don't know. And then I'm just gonna sprinkle it around, I guess. Obviously, because we live in a rental house, we're not allowed animals, so my mom cut me some slack. So obviously my brothers aren't supposed to know that, like, I've got a little animal in my room. So when the postman came and my brother saw this, he was like, what is that? And then my mom and I are saying, oh, it's just like my plants that are living in my tank. So if they come in and see the little vivarium, they'll think I'll tell them it's just like a special plant. Okay, I'm wasting so much time and I know I said I wouldn't. So There we go. Okay, I like the packaging. This is not a haul or anything like because there's live animals in here, but I'm just saying I like the packaging. Oh, it's not a pamphlet. Thank you for ordering. Aww. That's the website I got my little guys from. I'm gonna keep this forever. Okay. I don't know how they package them, but I'm still gonna be really careful. I'm so excited. I see them! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! One thing I didn't tell you, just to keep it a little bit of a surprise, but I have had it slip a few times. Instead of getting one, I got two Bumblebee Millipedes. I was gonna get only one, but my mom was like, hey, just get two. And I was like, yeah. And then she's like, if they breed, then your brother can have a few of them, and then you can have more. I'm just like, you're so right. I'm so excited. Okay. I don't want to scare them. This is the little front. This is the carrier that came in. I'm gonna keep this too because I'm a very sentimental person. Okay, I think it's time I'm gonna move my camera now. You don't have to see my face because that's not important. What's important is what's in this little box. Try to be so careful. Look! There's one! Hi! Oh my gosh! It's trying to get you out. Oh! Look! He's so tiny! Oh my gosh! My heart is exploding right now. There we go. There we go. Fully detached from his like, I don't know, substrate. And here's your little friend. They're just little babies. Because these guys get up to 10 centimeters. There we go. This one's starting to wake up. Let me get my ruler to measure them and track them. I reckon they'll both be the same size. Oh, oh my gosh. Yeah, so basically, they get up to that tall. Not tall, long. And right now, I'm just gonna wait for him to get fully, like, straight on my finger and then I'll measure him. Oh, he's turning now. Never mind. My favorite thing is the way their legs move. Like, it looks like a wave. I don't know if you can see it. I hope my camera's focusing. But it literally looks like a wave. I think it's fine for me to measure him slash her. He's about 4.5 centimeters. Oh, this one's straight as well. Yeah, 4 centimeters. Oh my gosh. Do you want another hand? I just want to double check. Yeah, 4 centimeters. Are you a little bit bigger? I think this one's a little bit bigger. I would say 5 centimeters. Oh, do you want some help? Come on, this hand then. They're very slow. I don't know how I could possibly find them in my vivarium. Oh, you also want some help. I can't, I'm sorry, my hand's preoccupied. There you go, you can take it from there. Do you also want some help? Or do you want to stand by itself? There's no way anyone could have a fear of these little guys. I mean, come on. Do you want to go with your friend? There you go. You go down there and you go to your friend. I think I found a way to differentiate. What's the word? Whatever. There's a little like bigger black splodge on him / her. So hopefully it stays like that. And he also looks, this one looks a little bit greener. This one looks more yellow. So that could be a way. Oh, he's looking for more place. So I'll put him right here. Okay, so update. I took them to my mom and I showed them. Luckily my brothers didn't see. He's going into my sleeve. I just love them. He's right underneath my arm. Oh, he's peeking out. That looks like it's just one. Oh man, I might have to turn my arm over soon. They're so cute, man. I put them on some fresh greens that my mom gave. This is the one that I was talking about where he's got like a little bit of a black splodge and he's greener. No, he's yellower. Yeah, I would say this one's about 4 centimeters and this one about 5. But yeah, these are my little babies. Okay, I'm not gonna hold them for too long because I don't want to scare them. So I'm gonna put them in their home. I think it's about time. I'm gonna put the leaf in. The lettuce leaf. I'm just gonna dump them. Well, not dump them, but I'm just gonna put them there. I try to take out as many leaves as I could so that I wouldn't entirely lose them. Oh, they're not moving now since I transported them. But maybe find a different place for them. There we go. They're so cute. They finally want it off now after a little while. I don't know if you can see, but there's one of them. And then there's the other. He's kind of hiding. But yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit of name digging and hopefully come up with some really fitting names.
I might have cut too much, but I cut some cucumbers for my little millipedes. So it's been about a week since I gave my millipedes the cucumber, and turns out I didn't really record me putting in the cucumber. I must have forgotten to press record, but that's okay because it's not really interesting. I'm just chucking in some cucumber. But today I'm gonna give them some apples. I didn't say it last week when I was giving them the cucumber, but they haven't actually come out since I've had them. I haven't seen them since I've had them. I saw on ChatGPT that when they're comfortable and stuff, they go burrowing and then they start shedding, and you're not supposed to dig them out because that's when they're most vulnerable and very fragile. So I've left them in there, but it's been a long time now. It's been about a month since I've had them. So I think soon I'm probably gonna dig them out and make sure they're still alive. I think I did too much again, but I could always, I don't know, eat some. I need to get the cucumber out. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna swap the cucumber now for some apples. I just sprinkle it around because I'm not really sure where they are. So I'm just put it around and hope that it's near them. I haven't done eggshells this week, so I'm gonna also do that quickly. Just a little pinch and then sprinkle it around. As you can see, it's quite moist in there already because I gave it a big spray last night. So it should be good for a while. I just realized now, after I gave them their apples, that I haven't told you what I named them. And I actually named them the day I got them. So I gave them both bumblebee themed names. I don't know which one is male and which one is female, but it doesn't matter. As you know, I can easily tell the difference between the two because one has a black blob on it, or him or her, and the other does not, which I have a feeling won't go away. So that one's name is Nectar, and I think it's such a cool name. I quite like the name. And then the other one is Maple, and they kind of give me those vibes, I feel like. I don't know. Yeah. But other than that, if anything else happens, I will update you. Hopefully they're still alive. I'm sure they are. Since doing this YouTube thing, this video is by far my favorite one. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and hopefully I can't wait to see you in the next video. So yeah, goodbye for now.